Welcome back to Fenton Forest Farm by Stevie. This morning we finished off work harvesting this wheat field. Picked up, baled all the straw, and sold a good portion of it, probably close to half of that for some income, and then we saved the rest of that for future animals and whatnot, or sale if needed. I got one of my guys out there now. He started to plow. We'll get this field plowed up here this afternoon. And maybe fertilized once, then we'll get hopefully get it started seeding also at the same time. So I'll have let him get to that work, and we'll move back into here. So I think the other guys there, they're just brought the equipment in from this morning's harvest, and they should be washing that all up here right now. So yeah, that's what's going on over here. So getting some vehicles washed up. Everything looks pretty dirty. I'd like to, once we have some water, well, we should grab the water tank and get some water in these greenhouses. That'll give us a little bit of income daily for that. And then we'll get the manure in there once we have some of that to do. Another project I think I might work on myself to this afternoon, while the other field's being worked on by the crew, is mowing. We got a lot of grass around both of these fields that we currently own. So I think I can get a lot of mowing done, and start on silage and maybe some grass bales, hay bales, whatever we're going to need, or bulk storage of those items, potentially for we can store bulk storage of all the straw, hay, grass, all those things here. Silage. So talked to the store also just before lunch here, and they sent this truck out in a trailer. We're gonna send back. We're selling back two of the tractors. These two big Fendts. It'd be great. They're huge piles of power. I think we can do without them for now, though. Eventually, we'll upgrade and get some bigger tractors again if we need to. But right now, I think we have the big enough tractors for the equipment we own or have here on the farm. So that'll free up some money too. We have a lot of animals we still need to buy, and we need to try and get back, expand here, get some more fields. But we'll get these tractors loaded up and get that sent off back up to the store. That'll probably be our first job here to do today. We'll get that going. So the next thing to do too, I gotta work out is if we're doing lime or not with this on this farm. So, but I'll park this truck here. I'm gonna get this truck parked out of the way and load up these two tractors. So hopefully they'll both fit, and I don't have to pay for the one shipping of them, rather than having to do this twice this trip. So. What I want to do, yeah, I think I'll try backing on and so something I found out while I was looking into getting this job or taking this farm manager job here and working on one of Stevie's farms is not only does Stevie himself have these farms around different areas of the country and so on, but he also has gotten himself into custom vehicles, custom tractors, and just equipment in general. So usually around the locations that he has, he gets into and owns these farms, he also likes to have his own vehicles shop set up. And usually right through the regular shop in town, you'll have a local shop that sells the custom equipment and so on through, or do the work in there with them as part of the deal. So perfect. I think that'll fit all on there. We'll let the driver of the truck here, he'll come back, hook up, and then we'll get these guys going back to the store. And that should, with these two really big tractors, off the balance sheets, that should be a nice little payback. What do we want to look at here? Let's go here. So yeah, we'll be good. We'll be right around that 600,000 once both these tractors are gone, which will be very helpful to the farm. So, but we'll let them get after that, and we'll go check on the other guys and see how they're doing. See how far along we are at plowing the other field, and at what point we can get the next phase of either fertilization or seeding going on that. So I notice our seeder does have will hold fertilizer also. So, but yeah, so we'll do that. All right, I guess they needed me up. I needed to get some paperwork done up at the store here for the sale of these two pieces of equipment. So I'm just going to get that done up here quick. Just bear with me. We'll get our money done for this stuff here. Perfect. Everything is sold. Right on. All right. So I don't know if there's anything else here at the farm we need to go, but here, I'll show you real quick. I'll go in here to the store, and we'll take a look quick at some of these tractors that we have options for. Like I was saying, with Stevie and having his custom shop within the shops here, we can get even some of these other ones here that we just sold with quite a bit more horsepower. Sometimes they have a little bit better mileage and all that type of thing, wear and tear on them. Upgrades and so on like that. So that's something we may look at down the road is getting more of this equipment here that's been upgraded by the company that Stevie does. So we'll come back to that when we need to at another time. But I think for now, right now we have all the equipment we need. There's probably a few more things that we'll need to sell here eventually, but we'll deal with that when it comes. So, but yeah, that worked out pretty well. That brought us right up to $752,000, so tough to complain about that. Get back to the farm. All right, looks like the guys got the combine harvester all cleaned up and put away here for now. Getting hooked up to the seeder. I need to go get that filled up. Everything else put away there. Balers put away there too. So that's all good. Keeping our tidy. I think we'll head over. Let's go check the other field real quick. I want to just see how he's coming along, and if we need to send anybody out there for that next phase. So maybe I'll grab that water thing. We'll go fill up the greenhouses and make sure we got some growth we might get a little bit of money here tonight yet. So he's coming along. He's got a long ways to go. Nice thing about that plow is it comes right to the end with it, so it's nice and clean. I think that's just a big what is that, big subsoiler type plow. All right, so let's head back. I'm gonna grab this water can now that I noticed that was sitting there. Let's see. I think I see where the water fill is. So it's the next thing. One thing about it being at a new farm is still learning where everything is. So, but this is full, so already that's a bonus. I guess I will learn where everything is, where the water is after this is empty. All right, so come in. Looks like we got pumpkins growing in this one. And it's going to take a lot of water, which is probably a good thing. All right. Took a little more than I was expecting, so yeah, why not? Might as well get rid of the rest in here, and then we'll go fill this up again. Perfect. All right. So I'm pretty sure, there's fuel station. Pretty for sure the water's just around the corner here. We'll see. See if this is water. Maybe I'm wrong. Guessing I'm wrong. All right, let me figure out where the water is, and then we'll get this filled back up. Well, I found this location right off the lake here. It looks like. I'll hop out here. Take a look at this. That is quite the view. Right on. Well, that's where I got my water this time around anyway. Hopefully that's the right place. Right in the backyard of the farm. Not too bad. Might even have to try and get a boat. Alright. So head back over. Let's cut through here. Get that other, I don't know what this is. Is this watermelon? But we'll make sure that's full, so. Alright guys, we're back here. Just got everything set up here to mow some grass. I got a guy behind me doing the pickup. Keeping it separate, that way he can run back when he's full and unload and catch up back up to me while I'm mowing. So at the same time, we also have one of the guys out there started seeding. We went with canola, so we're going to plant some canola in that other field that is just getting plowed up. It's getting planted, fertilized at the same time. So we'll monitor that, see how they're doing there. But while they're doing that, we're going to get going here on some grass mowing. So I think we'll go this outside area here and spend some of our afternoon doing this. Alright, so we're just finishing up here for this afternoon, and we switched over from the bulk grass into baling some grass, so we have a little bit of that also. Oh, and apparently they fly out of the baler. So I'm going to carry on, we'll get this finished up for today, and tomorrow we'll start some new projects. So thanks for following along today, and we'll see you at the next episode. Thank you.